believe we are live. All right, welcome everyone. Um, just kicking things off with just a sneaky link grind. Pardon me, I still have my boosts, so I wanted to kind of chew them up whilst I wait for the chat to kick off for streams. How are we all? If you're watching the replay, welcome. This is Monday morning, my time, about 10 to 7 in the morning. I stream the same time every time. If you're ever curious as to time conversions or anything, check out my Instagram or Twitter. I have a pinned post on my profile. 2 hours I stream, roughly, every Monday morning, which is probably going to be Sunday afternoon or evening your time, depending on where you are in the world. So I'm just looking at the schedule now. It's actually 6 a.m. in Japan, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time in America, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America, and 10 p.m. in England, or Britain. So hopefully they're time zones that are close enough to your own if you're not in any of them, where you can do a quick, easy conversion. You know what I mean? I know it's probably not necessarily common for everyone to know their own time zone conversion from somewhere like Australia, so I make sure that I throw in some of the other more common ones in, so yeah, it's easier for everyone to get done. Tide's in the Discord saying he will swing by later on the stream. No dramas, mate. No worries. And if you are interested in my Discord, obviously you can find it in the link. Oh, sorry, the description below. All my socials are linked down there as well. As mentioned, Twitter, Instagram, if you want to find me. And this is obviously my channel, so if you're new here, consider subscribing if you like what you see. I do things a little bit differently. If you're new to my channel, but you watch other Dokkan content creators, you'll notice that my stuff's a little bit different to everyone else's. Obviously, first and foremost, as you can probably tell, is the aspect ratio of the video. I feel like it's a little bit more ideal for mobile. You know, you can kind of just hold your phone straight up and it's full screen. You get as much detail as possible from the gameplay. But as well, I do the units on the left hand side, as you can see, as I just flicked up there. This is the team that I used in my latest showcase. I just haven't changed the information as of yet for my next showcase. Urban Pie is in. How are you, mate? Welcome. And all of my showcases display defense on Super as if it was native in game as well. So yeah, things are a little bit different around here. So hopefully it's unique enough to draw more people in. Where are we at? We are good. All right. So yeah, Pi, how are you? What's happened? What do you think of the anniversary announcement? Pretty good. Birthday yesterday, but you find now it was your birthday yesterday. Does that insinuate you weren't fine because of your birthday? Happy birthday, by the way. If I can be so bold to ask how old you turned, I'm always curious to know the age of the people that are in my chat, just out of curiosity more than anything, just to sort of gauge the diversity of everything. Finally have Goku and... Sorry, not Goku. Freezer and 17 there. 21! Big birthday, mate. Yeah, you weren't sober. That's what happens on your 21st, mate. That's the way it should be. I mean, not everyone's into partying, and I understand that. Good for you if you're not. But yeah, 21st are usually a bit of a blowout. Funnily enough, my actual 21st was a bit tame. My birthday's in an awkward spot of the year in terms of organising people to come together. So my 22nd was kind of my 21st celebration. A friend and I, who are the same age, decided to go, oh, well, we're born like 5 days apart, so because we didn't have much for our 21st, we saved it for our 22nd and went hectic. I almost got kicked out before the party started. Also, Annie, I think, is a good pick. Extreme Rep in 2024 is unheard of. Oh, you don't usually drink, so yeah, you might be hurting. Let's do this. Yeah, usually those that drink often are the ones that hurt the least. Yeah, man, it's so good to see Broly on the ticket for part 1. He's the Dokkan Fest as well, which is rather curious. I think I prefer how they've gone about it, putting Broly as the Dokkanfest, Gogeta as the Carnival, and I think we are starting to see the effects of the Carnival exclusives, um, and it's probably a good indication of why I don't think the meta is going to change so soon, unless they start easy A in Carnivals, I guess. But um, yeah, AGL, oh, sorry, Super Saiyan Gogeta to Super Saiyan Blue is good. Him plus Blusion plus AGL Gogeta might be a funny rotation. Yeah, it's probably just a shame that he's a transforming unit. Obviously, having the Super Saiyan and category and everything is great for diversity of categories and whatnot. But um, yeah, I would have maybe liked the standalone Gogeta Blue, if I'm being completely honest. Um, Not a big deal, all things considered. Like, he's fine. He won't link it all with the AGL Super Saiyan transforming Gogeta now, because, I mean, the only time they'll link is if hypothetically there's a way to have one transform and not the other. But by the sounds of it, they're both going to be forced transformations. It's not going to be an active skill for the new one. According to Goresh's little, it's not confirmed, but that's apparently the way it was phrased. Broly needs to lead more teams. Gogeta will be fine. Yeah, and I think you're right there. You nailed it. Um, Bup Boy, why are you running multiple all type leaders? This is just my link grinding, bro. It doesn't really matter. Uh, I'm just I actually don't run teams that all fall under the leader skill typically. But boy, how are you, by the way? We're talking about the anniversary announcements on top of anything else. But yeah, this is my link leveling team, and I don't form my link leveling teams to make any sense. It's literally just units that I would like to increase levels on. So don't read into it any deeper than that. Obviously, if I can, I'll try and throw like an all types leader if one of them is included on in the setup. But yeah, it's not important as to who is leading and whatever. It's just 7 units. Oh, sorry, 6 units that I need to increase the links of, and I'm just wasting my boost currently while people come to the chat. So yeah, I'm glad you're good, mate. Again, welcome to the chat. I don't think we've had you in before, have we? So tell us about yourself if you can or if you'd like to, where you're from, etc. How long have you been playing? Are you global, JP? What's the go? I'm more hyped about DBS Broly because motherfucker has been neglected for 5 years. Yeah, that had been neglected, and that's like a low key reason that it's. I wish that maybe they hadn't just simply remade the original Dual Dokkan Fest. Uh, I waste my time on Dokkan Wiki or Fan Wiki. I'm not sure if Fan Wiki is a real thing. 4 years, joined on STR Cooler on Global. Okay, I remember that period. Yeah, he was crazy when he came out. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's slightly disappointing that that movie in general had been neglected for so long, especially on the extreme side of that movie. Um, so I would have liked to maybe have seen um, these just be standalone full power and Gogeta Blue, I guess. But while we're at it, let's run that team. Actually, let's run a Broly-centric team, huh? What have we got? Actually, where's the red zone? Oh, that's challenge. Sorry, red zone. Yeah, let's go to this one just for multiple enemies. Yeah, well, Broly might be better with Superclass linking partner because no big bad bosses. I'm hoping that Corrupted Merges Muscle and AGL's Muscle will be on his 200%. Well, yeah, Super Bosses, obviously. All he'll need to do is have Exploding Rage or Transformation. Oh, wait, does Corrupted Merges Muscle have Transformation Boost? Hang on, let me just click a team to take. So, because AGL's muscle will have more categories than this guy, so it's this guy you kind of want to work off. So yeah, no transformation boost. So you don't want transformation boost at 30%. It'll be exploding rage is what you're actually looking for, because I don't think they share any other categories. because the categories will be identical to this guy, and it'll be super bosses that they both get um, added. So yeah, they'll want Exploding Rage as the 30%. However, where are we? Three. This guy here is going to probably, hopefully, he gets a look in. He won't be on super bosses. Hopefully, we see like a transformation boost leader, maybe. Uh, full power or full power or power beyond Super Saiyan are the other two that he could lead. Power beyond Super Saiyan would be interesting. Obviously, the blue duo just led that. Um, yeah, but his links though. So Brutal Beatdown. Does he share Brutal Beatdown? Maybe not. No, he would be around here if he released anywhere. No, he doesn't Brutal Beatdown. He'll have Super Saiyan, obviously. Prepared for Battle, you'd hope. I'm hoping that with the Dragon Ball Super Broly, I'm hoping his links, they should be the same. I'm hoping they get rid of Prodigies for Legendary Power. They obviously have to get rid of one link to make room for Legendary Power, and I think that's the best case scenario because that leaves him with Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle, which is really good. And as a full power unit, you may have noticed that this guy here, really, really going to like that. As so is he actually. Berserker with the Broly units, Super Saiyan as well, Fierce Battle, and Saiyan Warrior Race he shares with most Brolys as well, even the Z Brolys. So, and even the Dragon Ball Super the superhero Brolys. So yeah, look, yeah. So yeah, the Broly trio that you mentioned, I would argue that they have a niche as the best unit in the game. They share the same 4 links with LR Bulma that LR Piccolo does. So when you have all 3 of those units on the same turn, they actually all share identical links. But with Bulma being a Rainbow Orb changer, getting the 7 key spheres with these guys is so easy, and they just dodge absolutely everything while supporting the rotation. It's madness. All right, so we're going to run a Broly-centric team. What is... Oh, no. Okay, so... what leader have we got? What is... Why would I put dodge on a unit that guarantees dodge? You know what I mean? Broly and Lemo, they have guaranteed dodge, man. That's the way I use them. There's absolutely no reason to put dodge on them when they have a 100% dodge chance. It's like putting... It's like that... It's like this guy, where is he? Like this guy being STR and having to have crit, you know what I mean? He has all attacks become critical hits. Yeah, if Broly, Cheeto, and Lemo aren't in a position to get their 7 rainbow orbs, then I'm not using them, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think God Goku would be your best bet as a leader. And also having, well, there you go again. If the new Broly retains, he does need superclass alloys. That's a good point. Let me just quickly check the doc and hold on. We've got a fair few notifications. Bloody hell. Where are we? I'm on the doc and info here. Let me just quickly check. What are we looking at? Pure Saiyans. Pure Saiyans would be a good leader for Broly. I think they've kind of... There's nothing wrong with Turles, but a bit of a fumble between him and Raditz as being the latest Pure Saiyans leader. I guess God Goku is one as well. But yeah, I'd like to see an extreme class Pure Saiyans leader. Where is Broly? Dragon Ball Super Broly. Where did you go? There you are. Your 200% leaders. So, Super Saiyan 4 Goku leads Broly's. Oh, Kale. Let's use Kale. Actually, if we can find a friend, Kale. I'm just going to put you there just as a placeholder for a second. No, I'm going to try and use as many Brolys as possible in this stage, if I can. AGL Superclass. Yeah, okay, we got a Kale. What's your build? I prefer level 10. I mean, it's not a showcase, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's use this. Okay. So, we've got Transformation Boost is really what we're working with. I'll float both these Kales. I really don't care. There's no area of effect either. Where are we? Transformation Boost. There. Um, where are we? Kale, Kale, Kale. I haven't used Kale enough, so what's her 30%? Full power then. Okay, so we'll run that team because again, I don't really give a shit about the Universe 6 or whatever. So this is what we're looking at. This is interesting. You know what? I'm going to go you to link with you. I'm going to float you. I'll go you as well. There's no other crossover units, is there? Oh, well, freezers. How many? You need 3 though. Hmm. Just trying to think. Maybe I'll just go. Well, maybe I float him, this guy, at least until he transforms, because I doubt we're actually going to get the transformation with him. Instead, and we will actually. Where is Tech Superclass? We probably won't get the transformation. Oh yeah, we might do. Let's go them. Let's just see if we can get them to work. I'll take a Whis just for the hell of it. Let's see how this is a weird team.
All right, let's do this.
Weird team. We'll see how it goes though. Oh, I probably should turn off auto. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty much set up the way we want it to be. I doubt we're going to see this guy's... Oh, we might see his standby at some point. Let's see how we go. We need to get rid of 18. She's the one that seals. So if you're unaware, and if you're playing this stage, and you're finding you're having trouble, chances are 18 is going to ruin your day. Because she seals you for 3 turns. So if you're in slot 1 or 2 and you get super attacked by 18, you are sealed the next time that you come onto turn, which is so annoying. Bang. So he would have done 9 mil. Oh yeah, area of effect too. Forgot about this with Broly. These animations are still not bad either. He's got a good friend coming. It's a shame his EZA wasn't maybe slightly better. I should showcase him, actually. I don't know if I have time for the anniversary, but I'm certainly going to showcase him during the anniversary. Alright, she took a little bit of damage there still, which is annoying. We're in a little bit of trouble here, I think. I need to try and kill 17 because he's going to ruin Broly's day otherwise. Okay. Well, what links do you have? You have basically everything. I mean, it would have been nicer to link him with Kale, but I just think that Kale needs to be in slot 1 there. 7 mil. I mean, she's Rainbow, so... yeah, Broly at the end there. He could EZA, by the way. Don't rule out the EZA for LR Tech Broly. Obviously, he's not necessarily a part of the Super theme. But again, going back to Goresh, like, translations or whatever, apparently the Super theme for the anniversary is a little bit vaguer than what people otherwise anticipate. It's not Dragon Ball Super. It is literally just Super. So they're going to be a little bit more apparently they're going to be a little bit loose with that. Oh wow, 4.2. You need an easy A, holy badly. Um, yeah, so I don't see why this Broly can't easy A. And considering last year's theme was Spirit Bomb, and we got the easy A's for Physical Vegito and STR Boo, neither of which are themed in any way outside of simply being from the arc of one of the headliners. There is no reason that Tech Broly can't easy A. I mean, I got no major complaints since we did help, since he did help me with ESBR. Yeah. Oh, there's the additional. Very nice, Goku. Thank you. Since Easy A2 has officially been talked about, no, we won't be getting any Easy A2s this anniversary. The statement said in the near future, so it is almost certain that it won't be this anniversary. I'm almost positive of that, so do not expect that. We'll use the friend. Does she stack? No, she just greatly raises. What does she do when she transforms? She raises 6 turns. She gets. Oh, wait, she'll be fine. Okay, well, mostly fine. 16. So 18 still seals here, so we probably should attack her. 16 super attacks a lot though. Worth keeping that in mind. I don't think I've seen this transformation enough. I don't use Kale enough either. I mean, I've only got her at 55% because I had to buy with coins. I think I fully skipped whatever banners she's been on, including her debut one and the one that she returned on, which was, I think it was it Yamcha? I can't remember. Or maybe the Hellfighter 17 one. Can't remember. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. We could be in a little bit of trouble here. What's she at defensively? 380. I'm just going to pop the Whis. I just want to keep playing. Like, I don't really care about no item runs when we're just mucking around on stream like this. I'll do that. Yeah, we'll attack 16 with the Kales. And I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, so I think people are maybe underestimating what they or simplifying what they mean by the Easy A2. In any other communication that we've had about for fuck's sake, we got sealed. I forgot about that. Even though I just mentioned it. In any other communication we've had about like that next version of Easy A or updating characters that have already been Easy A'd, they've been quite clear of saying they just don't want to simply just do an Easy A. Like, they don't want to just be like, all right, you want an Easy A, we'll give you an Easy A. Here's another Easy A for, Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, for example. They said they don't want to do it without like carefully assessing how it's implemented. So I think it's going to be a lot more unique than people might think. I'm interested to know how they're going to go about it, but I don't think it's going to be as simple as like, oh, here is another Easy A stage, collect the medals, awaken the unit, it's slightly buffed again. I just don't think it's going to be that way. I think they're going to... I think a more interesting approach, and this is difficult, but I think a more interesting approach would be giving each unit more paths in the hidden potential system. Personally, I think that is like overall the more interesting way to do it. This will be a fun turn. Well, if we we got the Whis active still, so it should be pretty okay. Well, I might as well do that. It doesn't really matter what we get for orbs because everyone's going to be ready to go, and we'll use this. I hate the voice acting on that active skill. I mean, we didn't have one for so long, so there's that, but Alright, so look at his defense. It's literally under 70k. That is horrible. Alright. Yeah, and also STRUI Goku is easier, as you say, in the countdown by the sounds of it, which is good. I mean, they do kind of starve JP from content a little bit in the lead up to the anniversary, for obvious reasons, but an easy A is a good way to fill that in, I think, especially because there's no banners and whatnot. No additional bummer. Ooh, okay. You know what? Put us. I don't think this will do any damage because Goku's got like 80% damage reduction. Yeah, it's fine. But I'm curious to know, with 40% damage reduction and only 70k, he does get a little bit of damage. Defense. What is? I'll just let this play out. I need to check what his. Ooh, he's good. I like him a lot. Is he gonna kill? Oh no, he's not. Okay. See, he does good damage, but when he easy A, it's crazy. 6 years will almost certainly easy A. I mean, I don't see there's any reason why they would stop with the anniversary easy A trend. By the way, we're dead, I think. No, we're not. Okay. Oh, that was the attack first. Yeah, I want to check. Oh, we're getting this transformation. So, attack and defense when performing a super attack 100%. So, Broly's defense there was genuinely... It was genuinely under 140k after attacking, because he gets 100% when performing a super attack, so that's in phase 2 of his passive. There is no other multipliers other than the ones that were already active, so prepared for battle from his links, and then nothing else. It's just stats. That's crazy. How would you like the idea of Broly launching an AoE attack with his intro? G'day, Cyrogen. Apologies if I got that name wrong. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. I don't know. It's hard for me to say, to be honest. I haven't thought about it too hard. We'll get this fusion off. How would I feel about him doing an AoE as his intro? You know what? Maybe... I'll probably change my mind 100 times the more I think about it. But I'm going to say no. The reason I'm going to say no, upon thinking about it for no more than like 60 seconds... Oh, we're still sealed with her. Ah, you bastards. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to pop this... Oh, shit. I'm going to pop this Whis again just for the hell of it. I just don't want to die. I just want to keep this run going. Shit. That auto battle, I think, screwed us up. Doesn't really matter. We'll prolong this fight as much as we want. We're trying to show off the Brolys, I guess. Bang. Yeah, the reason I'm going to say no, Corrigan, let us know what you thought about the rest of the announcements, by the way, while I answer your question. The reason I'm going to say no is because there are very few events that have multiple enemies. That's not necessarily the reason I'm saying I don't want an area of effect, to say that it's, technically useless, because so many events don't really make use of it. The reason I say no is because of the few events that we do have multiple enemies, I want them to be alive on turn 1, or at least and hypothetically even turn 2 for the units that want to be facing multiple enemies on their first appearance. So I don't want them to just be dead. You know what I mean? Because then that basically reverts those stages back to simply being against, possibly one enemy, or immediately in the next phase when units haven't even made an appearance yet, so they haven't even had time to build up. So I guess that's kind of where I'm at. Okay, we'll get the standby. Let's do this. So yeah, like this stage, for example, if the intro comes in, I'd prefer if maybe the transformation was an area of effect attack. When does he how does he transform into Broly in the... I can't, oh, hang on, I need to do that. We'll do this. That doesn't really matter. I'm going to try and kill her, I think. That there. And that there, yeah. So, yeah, okay, we don't have too many links because we're missing the super... Oh, she doesn't have Super Saiyan, of course. That's annoying. I'd like to see 17 super attackers here so we can get the nullification. No, okay, that's alright. 6 mil. Not very many links active, so 6 mil is not too bad. He transforms to full power during the Dimension Shadow. Yeah, okay. So the area of effect doesn't really apply to full power Broly really at all, does it? I was gonna say it would be kind of cool during the during the transformation, but that wouldn't. I mean, look, anything's possible in Dokkan. I mean, they're giving Gogeta original animations, which I cannot wait for. After seeing that there's that Japanese geez, did he just quad super? Fucking hell. After seeing there's that Japanese Twitter user who does like his own Dokkan animations, and he does a fantastic job. Like, you can tell they're a little bit more raw than obviously what a professional would do, and that's not to be critical. There's just, you know, they're homemade, for lack of a better term, and that's completely fine. It's more about his direction and his perspectives and the way he actually animates as opposed to the art style, which is still very high quality anyway. But he did a Gogeta Blue custom animation. I'm going to find it. You know what? It is so cool. I do want to find it. I retweeted it. And I've been tweeting a lot, so it's probably lost now. This guy here. Ready? Watch this. So this was assuming that it was like the intro goes straight to Gogeta. It's a very raw style, actually. I like it a lot. So he does that surf as well, and he works it really well. He kind of surfs along the side of a mountain. I think it's a really cool way of working around the fact that obviously in the source material he goes around the the blast. So this is probably where you'll probably see coming, and he works in that final shot. Good job, well. And this is what I hope they do there. I hope they do a Big Bang Man. I feel like that's Gogeta's thing, and I know he also did the Beast animation. He did Ricardo, yes. It's like those shots here. This little section here, from 1 minute. These 5 seconds here, basically, or the 3 seconds. It's just where he shows his hand. I mean, look. Everything about this is cool. I maybe argue things on Gogeta and Goku a little bit long, almost. If I was going to be like nitpicky about how I prefer to see things, but that shot, man, there, this here, that is expert level, man. Like, I don't. It might need a little bit of touching up color wise, I guess, to be like proper, but that is beautiful, man. That, and then that. Oh, bro, he kills it. Absolutely slays it. Yeah, we played the Beast animations on the stream last week. I'm going to go in and have a look. I mean, why I haven't followed him is stupid. This is the Beast one. So he, like, a lot of his still shots, those close-up shots are fantastic. He's got a little bit of that feathering in some of the shots of some of the edges, which makes it look a little bit raw, which is not a problem. I personally really like feathering. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's shown that way as well, but especially with it being a forced transformation, so I think they'll function very similar to they'll function them very similar to the 5th year anniversary, where they stack in base. You've got a limited amount of stacks. I hope it's a forced transformation on your second appearance. I hope it's not like turn locked, like to the turn of the fight. I hope it's locked to your second appearance. So you get one chance to stack, maybe have him have like 3 or 4 possible attacks, give or take the hidden potential. But yeah, I hope it's a second experience. I just want to play with the Blue Gogeta, and I don't want to have to muck around. I know it's pretty quick to get the Blue Gogeta in the 5th year anniversary units, but I just don't want to have that possibility of a second turn. I just want to go cracked out from number 1. Gogeta will have the target me attack. He won't have a domain expansion. Hopefully maybe Broly does. That would be cool if Broly had the domain. And then if we get a Beast and Cell Max for part 2, I would imagine Cell Max will have the target me, seeing as everyone had to kind of pummel him together at the end of the thing, at the end of the movie. This is not his, is it? No. So yeah, that's them. Anyway, we're going to continue with this. This is not necessarily the most enthralling fight, but okay, we'll finally get this chick to have a crack. Hopefully we can still get. Now you know what? I'm gonna possibly kill us here. Ooh, she's gonna get all them. Stacking in base is such a tease when it's his force transformation. Yeah, I agree, but I think it's the best way to actually operate with stacking and transformations, in my opinion. Like when you have an active skill transformation and what are we gonna get here? That should be fine. When you have an active skill transformation and you stack in base, it's we could have died then. We'll dodge everything. No, yeah, we would have died, I reckon. I just think that it kind of works against the unit, you know what I mean? Like, you're stacking in base, that's nice, but, you know, there are very rare situations where it's actually just not... I mean, look at Tech Gohan, for example. He's probably the prime example. And even now, STR Cooler, the way she operates... sorry, he operates, I don't know why I said she. But, like... you don't transform with them because they're stacking defense. Why would you transform with them? You know what I mean? There's just no reason to. So stacking with a force transformation, I think, works best. I think it works very well with a game like this where it's, Jesus, Kayla's just gone berserk. I think it's a very good option when you have like RNG for some of your additionals as well. Oh, you're gonna kill us here? We haven't built that defense from taking... Oh, well, she doesn't care. Okay, she's guarding. 4.9. That's not bad. He hasn't got all these links active, I guess. But yeah, I think stacking in base with a force transformation is the way to go. Okay, we finished that off pretty quickly. Kale just went crazy there. We'll do a Gogeta run now, actually. How about that? Unless anyone's got any requests, I'm all open. I'm open to anything. Blue Rajan Z Greg, what types do you think Gogeta and Broly will be? I like Broly to be Tech and Gogeta AGL to match their colors. I don't think it'll be that way. I think the most logical would be to invert the colors of the units that they're basically remaking. So Broly being AGL and Gogeta being physical. I also think that Gogeta has the least representation. Sorry, I think my USB dock just screwed out on me. The mic even disconnected for a second there. Sorry, to go back to your question, I'm not sure where I cut out in what I was saying, but why is the cord not working for me now? Where is video capture device? Sorry, I'm just going to fix this up. Yeah, I think Broly will be AL. Sorry. I hope I'm here. Can you hear me? Sorry, my OBS just shit itself completely. I'm sorry about that. I hope you're still here. The mic should be on. The music is on. My display is on. Cool, that was odd. Sorry, yeah, to go back to what I was saying, again, I'm not sure where I cut out. But yeah, Gogeta being physical and Broly being AGL is the most logical choice, I think. Broly has one AGL unit out of all the different types of Brolys. That's the Wrathful Broly. Gogeta has one physical unit out of all the Gogetas, unless I'm mistaken, and that's the 3rd year anniversary unit. Cool. All right, sweet. Everything's fine. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, my apologies. So yeah, I think that would make the most sense. However, if I'm being like tactical about it, who am I answering here? Blue Rajan, sorry. Gogeta will obviously want to work with the 5th year Gogeta unit. So the weakness of the 5th year Gogeta unit is AGL, so tech would be nice for the new one. Alternatively, Gogeta has very few. Yeah, so tech for Gogeta would be yeah, well that V jump scan as well, and then alternatively, tech would be good for Gogeta because the weakness to the, sorry, what AGL, sorry, the STR one will be strong against physical. Therefore, the STR one then can cover an int Gogeta's weakness, and we only have one int Gogeta as well. So I'm going with either int or tech, if not physical. I think they're the 3 options. I think I would start with physical. I think that's a kind of a more appealing choice to me, though. Well, obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is physical, so maybe not so much. He's weak to STR, so AGL, but I don't think it's going to be AGL or STR. I think they're the 2 types that I would rule out. Whereas Broly, well, STR, AGL, I think AGL is still the best option for Broly because he will probably want to link with the Easy A one. I know that's not the best option, but even the Broly trio, both of those are physical. Their weakness is STR, therefore AGL would cover that. So that's where I would go with that as well. I'm just saying that they should just have the stats in transformation and leave the stacking behind if it's just one freaking turn. Yeah, but I like the sorry, just to go back to what you were saying up further, Meme Clan, about the stacking in base. I like the variety in performance of a stacking unit in base after the transformation, because obviously the stacks carry over to the transformation, you know what I mean? Obviously make them strong enough without stacks, but I like it where you can, like, I like the stacks to be the bonus. If you can get all the stacks, you've just got a bonkers crazy good unit. But if you don't get all the stacks and you get 1 or 2, or even if for some reason you don't get any, it's still a very, 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 very good unit. You know what I mean? Like, I just like having the stacks be that bonus. That's kind of how I look at it. I just picked AGL and Tech because it matches their colors. Oh yeah, well look, obviously I do like the aesthetic kind of look to it, certainly. But obviously, with the old Gogeta Blue being AGL, I just don't know if that's something that I'm confident that we'll see. Speaking of, what's a longer event that we can take? Actually, you know what? Where is the Shadow Dragons event? We're not going to go Omega because Omega will destroy us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Sin Shenron fight. Yeah, I'll go with Sin Shenron. Honestly, I just don't like Tech and STR. Having 5 additional is so much better than 5 crit at 55%. I totally agree with you there. That being said, though, I mean, it's hard to say because we don't know how they're built. But I mean, look at Tech Vegito Blue from their 5th year anniversary. He does really like the fact that he's a tech unit, that extra crit where he doesn't have effective versus all types or crit built in. So the tech does suit him quite well. Gogeta is obviously going to be tech or physical according to Pi. So yeah, look, yeah, I actually reckon int as well. Like, it's tech, physical, or int, really. Alright, so let's do a Gogeta run, hey? So, what Realm of Gods, Master. No, we don't have to do Master of Evolution. Who again? Sin. So let's go Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Let's go like predominantly Super Broly movie. Well the other. I'm gonna go you guys actually. I'm gonna take you. You. You because you link with everyone. You're awesome. Memes. How are you, mate? No, don't be sorry you're late. As I always say, mate. I am just going to sit here and stream, and if you want to be in here, you can. If you've got other things to do, by all means, prioritize everything else. Too bad that V-Jump Scam was like from 6 years ago. How are you, Blazer, by the way? How are you, memes? Welcome. What do you think of all the new anniversary reveals? Plenty to get through, obviously. Who else can we take? What's like another god unit? Quetzal. Don't be sorry you're late, mate. As I was just saying in Epic Memes. I stream when I stream, and if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, then that's okay too. Never stress if you can't make it. I understand that everyone's got lives and things like that. So I'm never overly worried. I just hope that everything's okay. How are you guys, by the way? Have we had you in here before, Quetzal? It doesn't seem like a familiar name. I do apologize if I have forgotten. What are your links again? Godly Power, Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, and Fierce Battle. I'm going to take you again, just for the hell of it. You'll have Guard, hopefully, when we transform. 79% with a lot of dodge. That's probably the way to go. They're going to be our slot 1 units. Alright. Yeah, we'll do this. This is a weird team, but whatever.
Alright, let's do this.
You're crook. But anyways, it's the second time in 9 years we've got a villain for anniversary. Yeah. How many of you here were playing during the first anniversary, by the way? The JP first anniversary, because actually I was. I'm always having a good time, Quetzal. How are you? Are you having a good time? What do you think about the Broly and Gogeta announcement? Ooh, okay. This is going to be tricky. I could... Actually, you know what? I'm going to... Nah. Oh, this is annoying. Turn 4. I was going to try and get Rosé's transformation out as soon as possible. When, in reality, I probably should. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. You started during the 7th anniversary memes. Okay. And Quetzal is good. That's good. Good to hear, everyone. I'm sorry to hear your crook, though, memes. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. But hopefully you get better soon. Yeah, I remember the first... So, I probably told this story before, so forgive me if it's a repeat for any of you guys here, but for anyone new, I started Dokkan Battle. It would have been just, honestly, by coincidence, probably as Global started. Like, I just happened to be laying on the couch, and I had a new smartphone. I think I got the Galaxy S2, I think it was back then, and I checked just to see if there was any Dragon Ball games on the App Store, and lo and behold, there was Dokkan, and I was like, oh, I like Googled it, and it was official. Like, it wasn't like because there's that many of those knockoff games. So I was like, oh no, it's official, it's cool. I'll download it, and I think it was like Super Saiyan 3 STR Goku was the like the featured unit at the time. That's how far back we're going. And so I downloaded that, and that was fine. And I wasn't working much at the time, and I never used Reddit, but I found the Reddit for Dokkan, and it was obviously in its infancy. And then I obviously discovered that there was a JP version, which was ahead. It had been going for about 6 months or so, about 6 or 8 months. And so I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'll download the JP version. I don't give a shit. Downloaded it, and I started my account. And I would have been playing JP Dokkan for probably 3 or 4 months, I reckon, before I moved to the Gold Coast. And I remember the first anniversary was on the horizon, and I was on the Reddit, and I was hyping it up, and I was like, oh yeah, right, sweet. So I was like, oh, this will be fun. I'll see what happens. And they announced Gogeta and Janemba, and I was like, fuck, this is crazy. And then, because this was back when like things would like Dokkan Awakens even were a new concept really. Um, I'm gonna do yeah. I'm gonna ah shit. That's not gonna get Goku his orbs, but that's all right. I'm gonna prioritize the gods there. Oh, is that gonna be six? No, it's gonna be five. But that's close enough. Ooh, we're gonna have max links with everyone. What's your build? So yeah, I remember laying there. It was because it was the JP anniversary. It was actually really late. What time? I'm gonna check actually. The Dokkan Wiki should still have it. Um, where are we? Super Saiyans. 4.8 in slot one is pretty good with all their links, considering how their passive works. Where is Super Gogeta? So I remember the JP Dokkan was fucking cooked when that first anniversary hit. Yeah, it was 8 p.m. my time when STR Gogeta and Janemba released. I remember it was such a struggle to log in. You couldn't really. Um, uh, and I didn't get Gogeta. I got Janemba though, and but I say that only because I was able to do like two multis that took about 5 minutes each. That's how like cooked the servers were. Um, Honestly, I've been a Dragon Ball fan since a couple of months before Dokkan created. Okay, cool. So you're relatively new in that sense. You started whenever the first AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku came out on Global. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when that was, but I know what you're talking about. I remember those good old days. So yeah, I ended up re-rolling for an account with Gogeta in the end. Um, that was necessary back then. It just simply was. If you didn't have Gogeta, your account was trash. That's not a meme. That was like legit. Um, and in Janemba, weirdly, like as good as he aged with his guaranteed guard, because obviously they introduced those two units introduced effective versus all types and guard. Like that was the first anniversary mechanic basically. Um, so yeah, I had Janemba, and the guard really wasn't as valuable as you might think. The events just weren't all that they were cracked up to be. And we didn't have hidden potential yet, so crit wasn't really a possibility. Um, so the effective versus all types was busted as hell. And yeah, alongside. And so I played JP Dokkan after that with that account up and until I can't remember how far in. It probably would have been a couple of months after the second anniversary because I got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I didn't get Goku. And so bro, I know. Mono, man, I got such a love for old mono teams. I'm going to keep stacking with the gods actually, if I can. Can I? Probably not as much as I'd like. Um, yeah, man, mono teams were like they're such a vibe for me. They really, really are. The Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta team with AGL Vegeto was just crazy. I mean, obviously Gogeta was on the Goku's team, but just that era was so much fun. So much fun. It was so weird and clunky and odd. It was a really fun time. And then it was actually well that makes sense because um, it was not until I upgraded my phone to the Galaxy S4 after my 2 year contract expired that I lost my JP account because honestly it was like what probably within the week that I upgraded my phone. I was working in my car out on the road because I was having a little bit of trouble. Um, is this global as well or only JP? I haven't played for a year and a half. The anniversary will be JP only. Kayak, welcome by the way. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Everyone, welcome everyone. Basically. So yeah, the servers aren't synced yet, buddy. So the anniversary for global will be coming in July. That will obviously change whenever they decide they pull the finger out their ass and actually sync the servers. But yeah, I was working my car out on the road and I dropped my phone and smashed it to bits. And this was during the era where transfer codes were the only method of transferring accounts. So unfortunately, I lost my JP account because I hadn't created a transfer code because I didn't expect to drop my phone. You know what I mean? So I lost my JP account, and after that, I kind of just gave up on it. Oh no, I didn't. Well, yes, I did. Did I? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did. I downloaded a new account, and then it was too much of a grind. It was just like, oh look, I've just lost like the account that I worked on. Um, when did Hidden Potential actually come out? I'm not sure if I can find that information. Dokkan Hidden Potential release. Around what era? This is a game. Game facts. Um, oh, so it's before the second anniversary. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, I had a rainbow. My first ever rainbow unit was AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I had to manually fill out every bloody node because that's back then. That's when it was. That's how you had to do the hidden potential. You had to activate each one, and it took me months because you didn't get many orbs back in the day. You only got like a very limited amount from like the weekly events. Like you get like 200 small ones now, and like what is it, 50 odd medium, and half a dozen large. You would get like 12 small, 3 medium, and like 1 large back in the day. So it took a long, long time to rainbow a unit. Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku was mine. So after I lost that account, I was just a little bit exhausted. Like I tried to start a new one, and I was like, nah, just not doing it, honestly. I'm going to activate this because the animations are wicked. Damn, 1 hour, but that's it. So yeah, I had a break from Dokkan for a good long time. It would have been around the time, well, when did... Because the only LR that actually existed back then was LR Super Saiyan Goku, the Prime Battle. He was the first LR ever. So that was... Oh, wait, on JP was May 2016. So it would have been shortly after that I quit. Because I saw him happen, but I didn't. I'm going to give you guys one more stack, hey? It doesn't really matter, but yeah. So yeah, that's when I quit. I kind of just gave it a rest. I was like, look, I'm spending money on an account that I don't really want anyway. Not that I was spending much back then because I wasn't making content or anything. I was just playing for fun. And so I quit for a bit, and then my brother was onto it, on playing Dokkan not long after. I think he played through like the 3rd anniversary maybe, and he was telling me, and I was like, yeah, man, I used to play that game. It was, I had a great time, but I lost my account, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, but they're doing LR Super Saiyan 4s for the 4th anniversary. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, man, the anniversary for JP has already happened. The global one is in July. And I was like, oh shit. I know me, and I love my Super Saiyan 4s, and he's the same as me. He loves a bit of Super Saiyan 4 and GT as well. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll come back. So I came back, and I was like, oh, I don't want to play JP again. Nothing against JP, but it was a bit of a comfort thing to have everything in English, I guess. G'day, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you there. Just telling the story about kind of my Dokkan journey, I guess. And so I came back during, you know what, I'm going to do this. Why not? Let's have some fun. So I came back just as, well, the LR Tech Gohan and Goten banner had just dropped on Global, which was the Global first. That banner was already out, and Tech Broly, which followed them, I think came out the day before or the day of my new account on Global, this current account. Because fun fact, I actually bought this account. I was like, I'm just not grinding another account all the way up. Like I need a foundation to start with, and if I just start getting shafted from the get-go, I'm just not going to have fun. So I bought an account that first English stream. Goat, how are you? What do you mean by that? First English stream. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. So yeah, I went on to one of those vendor sites. I didn't even know which site it was, and I found a site, an account that had all the most of the anniversary units up to the 4th year anniversary saved up. My day's good, man. It's in the morning. It's 10 to 8. This is my regular stream, so it's good to have you involved. Good to have everyone involved. And so where was I? Yeah. So I bought an account. It cost me like $13, and it had a whole heap of LRs. Oh, it's the first stream you found that's English, really? Where are you from, bud? So yeah, I bought the account, and then obviously I had a couple of months to farm it up. I pulled Tech Broly on a single. That was like my first summon that I did. I was like, oh, I don't really want to summon. I just want to save up for the Super Saiyan 4s. I did a miraculous single, 5:51 a.m. Where? So you're in Asia somewhere, I would imagine. If you're a couple of hours behind me, you're Australia. Oh, so you must be in WA or South Australia. I don't even know South Australia's time zone. I think you're in WA. I think they're 2 hours behind. It's not cold down here in Australia, mate. What are you talking about? I'm sweating my ring out. So yeah, obviously the 4th anniversary came along, and I summoned. And do I know about any new characters? I hope you mean the ones that were announced yesterday for the anniversary. 10 mil. Look at this guy. Oh, mate. Oh, you're in Albany. Okay, cool. WA. Yeah, my brother lives over in WA, actually. The brother I was talking about before. He works in the mines over there. Saw him at Christmas, which was nice. He came over here, though. I'm in Queensland. Cold, mate. There's not many places warmer than Australia that would make Australia seem... I would have used Vegeto's active skill in slot 1 before. What an idiot. But welcome. I'm glad you found an Australian stream to latch onto. Yeah, I think I used Vegeto's active skill in slot 1 before, which was stupid of me. You want to use his active skill in slot 2 to activate the additional super and whatever else he gets in slot 2, and then move him in slot 1 for the rest of the attacks. We'll pop this active skill as well while we're here. Let's do this, Vegeta. Damn you. You've not played in a while. Well, yeah, Ryan, yesterday they announced... what game is this? This is the hit mobile game Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, or Dokkan Battle, however people want to say it. Yeah, obviously being a mobile game, that's why my aspect ratio is like this. No one else really does the aspect ratio like this. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't give a shit. But I think it shows better this way. For mobile games, I feel like the display is a little bit higher and it's easier to watch on phone. That's why I do it this way. But yeah, going back to kind of my Dokkan history, I guess, since the 4th anniversary, or since I started this account just before the 4th anniversary, it's been ongoing since, and it is what it is. Very stacked account, if I do say so myself. I've only just, on the Omega banner, I pulled LR Physical Golden Freezer in 17 from the 6th anniversary. That was the last and final gold coin LR that I was missing. So I now have a gold coin LR. I'm missing Carnival Trunks and the Super Saiyan Trio. They announced part 1 of the anniversary, Ryan, which will be Carnival exclusive Super Saiyan Gogeta, who will transform into Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and Dokkan Fest exclusive Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Super Broly, who will transform into full power Broly. So basically, remakes of the TURs will be part 1 of the anniversary. Yeah, it's Sunday for most people, Quetzal. Australia's a bit ahead of the rest of the world. Celtic Link, who is a friend of the channel, is based in Hawaii. And he is actually 4 hours in front, in the sense that it would be nearly midday for him. But that's midday Sunday, where it's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. Monday morning for me. So I'm actually technically like, 20 hours in front of him in terms of the way time zones work. So just to kind of clarify for anyone watching, this is my regular stream. If you go to my profile on Twitter or Instagram, the links are in the description, or same with Discord is also in the description below. I have pinned on my Instagram and Twitter like a schedule for my live stream. It'll be this time every week. It starts at 7 a.m. on Mondays, Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 a.m. Japan Standard Time or Japanese Standard Time. I'm not sure how you say that properly. It is Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time in America, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays in America, and then 10 p.m. Sundays in England or the UK British Standard Time, basically, which is the same time for everyone. Basically, it's just obviously the different time zones. So if you are outside those time zones, like Goat is, for example, he's in WA, so not technically Australian Eastern Standard Time. At least those time zones should be universal enough for you to do a quick conversion to your closest one. I don't expect everyone to be able to convert to Australia. Hey Greg, do you got any tips for year 9 for a kid who gets bullied due to their autism? Whoa, that's a bit of a bloody deep question. It's hard for me to answer that confidently. Any requests, by the way, from the chat? I know we've got a lot of lurkers going on. I would like to welcome you all. Obviously, stay lurking if you're more comfortable doing that. But if anyone has any requests for runs to do, I'm all ears. To go back to your question, Goat, it's hard because I don't know you, obviously, and I can't even see you theoretically. So this is probably a roundabout way to not quite answer your question, but a long time ago, I used to work for Athlete's Foot, selling shoes and whatnot, and I had a young fella come in during the back to school time, so probably about this time of year, probably would have been like 8 years ago, kind of thing. When I was living in Brizzy, and young fella, he probably would have been probably 13, 14, I guess, came in and he was, he didn't have autism, at least as far as I know, but I don't want to confirm or deny that, but he came in with his mum and he's getting shoes and whatnot, fitted him out, and he was a bit of a shy kid, but I mean, most kids are when they're meeting strangers in the shop, whatever, but we got into talking and one thing led to another, and they opened up a little bit and mentioned how he was starting a new school due to bullying and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that's rough, man. Like, I'm a ginger, so I got bullied a little bit, but I was raised in a way that my parents kind of taught me how to have thicker skin in that regard. And I'm not trying to say that you need to harden up or anything like that. It was just the way I was raised, and I kind of dealt with it in a way that it didn't affect me as much as it may have affected others. That's all I mean to say. But yeah, the kid was getting bullied, like proper bully too. Like I can't speak on your situation, but he was getting like kids giving him like proper threats on the internet, kind of thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna bash your skull in, rah rah rah. And I was like, bro, that's heavy. You kids are like 12, whatever you are. Like that's madness to me that kids even think to say shit like that. Yeah, mate, I'm a bit of a ginger. I'm not your typical ginger though. I don't have the freckles and that. I've just got the red hair. I've got like dark eyes and everything. It's odd. I'm a bit of a day walker, if that makes sense. I've got like a little bit of a tan where most gingers don't. It's funny. But yeah, I said to him, this kid was a nice kid too. Like he wasn't. I mean this in the nicest possible way, but he didn't have anything that I considered to be something to pick on, if that makes sense. Like, and I mean to say that as in like, yeah, sure, I got red hair, so that was an easy target for some people. Oh, ginger, bloody fan of pants, bloody fire crotch, whatever. There's easy targets there for some people. I'm not trying to say that it's right or anything like that, but where some people, they've got things that dumbass bullies find it easy to target, if that makes sense. This kid didn't. He was a reggers kind of kid. He looked sporty and all the rest. Anyway, one thing led to another, and I was like, oh, that's rough, man. And he started getting a bit more comfortable around me, and I was like, oh, what are you up to now? Kind of we wrapped up the transaction. He bought his shoes and whatnot, and his mum's like, oh, we're going to get a haircut. And he was a kid that clearly was so shy that he had a bit of a longish kind of haircut, and it was kind of falling all over his face and that. And I said to him, I was like, can I give you a tip? And he's like, go on then. And I was like, if you're going to get a haircut, mate, take your hair off your face. And his mum looked at me all strange, and he looked at me strange, and he's like, why? I mean, fair enough, but why? And I was like, because it displays confidence. Like, if you've got people bullying you, and they see that you're already hiding behind someone, which means you're already withdrawn, you're already reserved, it almost makes it look like you're in the corner. They don't even need to push you into that corner, if that makes sense. So I was like, yeah, how about you just, do whatever you want, but my advice would be to take your hair off your face, brush it back, or just, short back in size or something like that. Just something where, if you full face on display, it means you've got nothing to hide. And if you, pull your shoulders back, chest out a little bit, and just display a bit of confidence, people might go, oh, well, he's got a reason to be confident. So it might not be in my best interest to give this bloke a hard time, because he's obviously pretty sure of himself. So he might actually give me a hard time back. I don't know, because I don't know that kid. But I was like, if you kind of display a little bit of confidence and pride in yourself, and I'm trying to say you don't look proud or confident or anything like that, but certain things in terms of body language and appearance, even though it may be what you want to look like, and that's fine, there are always messages sent to those that don't understand you, if that makes sense. So my advice would be to sort of, I don't know, whether it's fake it till you make it from your perspective, or whether it's just a change in attitude. It's hard to say, because again, I don't know you very well, but yeah, that would be my way of answering without answering, if that makes sense. I apologize again. It's a deep question that I am not awfully experienced in, but if there was any example I could give you, it would be that one. Blue Rajan, it would be sick if the part 2 is LR Beast and he's int, so he can just obliterate Cell Max like in the movie. Well, again, I go back to typings for how to cover their best friend. So I actually think that tech for Beast Gohan would be the way to go. Because that way their physical one would cover int, which would be the new one's weakness. And I prefer to go that direction as opposed to the new one being AGL, to cover the STR one's weakness, I guess. Because hopefully the new one will be slot 1 anyway. So in the rare occasion you're versing a unit that is strong against the new one, you can, throw the physical one in slot 1 for that temporary amount of time. I'm trying to get my body into shape, so that way if I do get, like physical bullied, I'll be able to defend myself. Don't stress too much about like what physical shape you look like. I would probably then advise you to go down more like self-defense kind of classes, and not so that you can defend yourself, but so that you have the confidence to know that you can if you need to. You shouldn't actually want to, or actually get to that point, if that makes sense. Physical activity is also actually, if you want a very generic piece of advice, it would be do physical activity. Join a club, like join a footy club or a sports team or whatever. I think there's huge benefits to sports, team sports specifically, for young people, because there's something to be said about discipline not only for yourself, but discipline within a team format. You have a responsibility to your team, to perform well, or to do your role so that the entire team can succeed. There's obviously the self-discipline as well, and then the social aspect. There's a camaraderie. The amount of times you see like footy teams like say that was that we fought a war against this other team today. It was a really hard match. And sure, sport is never going to be much like an actual war or anything like that, but there is that camaraderie and that togetherness in a team that I think is important from a social aspect. I would say, look, play soccer. Soccer is football as well to majority of the world. Like, again, it's all about like, it's just about the club mentality. Don't worry too much about the physical nature of it. Everyone's different. Everyone find your thing, I guess. What's pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans? I'm gonna run that God Goku team. I love God Goku. Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans. I think we're merged Zamasu here, so where are we? You. Actually, who else are we going to take? I'm going to take you because I love you. Absolutely love you. Future Gohan needs to come because I love him too. I'll bring them. We'll see how they go. And who else? Actually, I don't know about you, to be honest. You're quite good as well. Anyone else from like well below that might be an option? Actually, can I take Broly? Which Broly? I don't think any of them are. Vegeta's family team. Okay, we'll do it. This is Fusions and Muscles. Vegeta's family ain't going to cut that. Actually, no, I do want to do a Vegeta's family team. I like that idea. We'll go into a different event. Well, actually, you know what? I won't do a strict Vegeta's family team. I want to go into a long event. I'm going to go into Omega, actually. Well, let's try Omega. I actually want to do a Future Saga / Bond of Parent and Child team. I want to run the LR, Vegeta, and Trunks. Because I want to see how they go with a little bit of a longer grind. Bond of Parent and Child and Future Saga. Where are you? I'm going to run them alongside Future Gohan. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I just want to take because I love him. Who else we got? Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to run Future Gohan there. Thanks, Ryan, for coming in. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week. I'll see you hopefully next week or in another stream down the line. Actually, you guys can come because I want to make use of you guys a little bit more. You guys can float because you're just that good. And who else? Actually, you might struggle if we don't hide you well enough. Good work. How are you, mate? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can join us. We're going to run a Bond of Parent and Child. Actually, you know what? You could get touched up as well. Who else we got? Actually, you know what? I love you guys. I love you guys. Let's do this. What have we got for support memories? Let's have some real fun. What's this? Worldwide Chaos. No. I thought we had a Future Saga one. We mustn't do. Movie Heroes. What's this? This is Android Cell Saga Allies. That'll cover the Future Gohans. I'm just going to do that for the hell of it. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to switch my profile picture to Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan's awesome. We're just doing some fun runs. Good work. Tell us about yourself, by the way. Where you're from? Do you play Global or JP? What did you think of the new JP anniversary announcements? I'm curious to know what everyone's thoughts are. Trunks. You think this is the end? Think about the next threat. Think about your pride. If Saiyan blood throws through your veins, you're my son like I'm plain. Jesus, this goes forever, this intro. Fucking hell. It is a good one. That shot there where Vegeta turns blue, like from over that bird's eye view almost. So clean, man. I love it. Alrighty. Well, hopefully we don't get supered on these guys. We probably will. This will be a pretty good turn. Is that the way to do it? That'll bring the STR... Oh no, okay, that's not the way to do it. I'm trying to think of... Yeah, there's not really a good way to move these orbs for the Z duo here. I'm gonna bring it down like that. Oh no, that worked better than I thought. I thought the in one at the top would fall in front of the rest of the tech ones, but it wasn't to be, which is good. You're from Croatia. I don't think I've ever had a Croatian on stream, which is cool. I like getting people in the chat from all different areas of the world. Game Pro, Dragon Ball Z is your favorite anime. Well, you're in the right place, my friend. You're definitely in the right place. So yeah, Croatian. I remember I was obviously having a great time supporting Croatia during the World Cup back when they made the final versus France. Unfortunately, they didn't get the job done, but nonetheless, 10 mil, lovely. Nonetheless, that was it was a fun time. I love watching. Not to say you're a smaller nation, Vaslin. How are you, mate? Welcome back. You're a good. You were good for a good old long chat last week. I remember. Good evening, good night, good morning. It is here. Yeah, future Gohan's going to look good. Jesus, we're tearing through this first phase. Is he going to take damage here, I wonder? What's Brait mean? He took 70k, man. That's crazy. Alright, we're going to do it like this. That should be... Actually, I'm going to do that because those two shots will give us the key that we need. We'll do that. And then we will do that. Yeah, that, I think. A little bit of defense support is going to come in handy as things float around. Yep, alright, there's the stack. Super Saiyan 3 and Vegeta are such a cool unit. I wish they were a little bit more viable. Yeah, I cannot agree more. Obviously, I voted them as third place in the Raditz Award. Not because they are bad, because they're certainly not, but I just wish they were easier to use. Like, I look at the GT duo here, and when it comes to like easy to use, they just so smooth, offensively, defensively. It's all crazy. Vaslin, it's night here. I think it's the same time for you. I can't really recognize accents, but you sound like you're from England. No, unfortunately, I'm not. I'm Australian. It is 8:15 in the morning here. So yeah, it's not night time. I know it's what 11, 11:15 in the UK, I believe. Look at that! They just took nothing. Absolutely, like I'm pretty sure the Z duo would have taken damage there after 3 super attacks, even with their stacking defense. Not sure about that entirely. And look, these guys are tanking too. Did we lower attack and defense at all? We haven't. There's no debuffing on Omega. Crazy. Oh, future Gohan's here. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I'm gonna float future Gohan actually. I shouldn't, but I will. You're at 400. Yeah, look at you. Wow. Well, get the stack with him. Hopefully they don't do any additionals. These guys will get their Ultra Super, and future Gohan is almost certainly going to miss out, unfortunately, but we'll get him up and running on the next rotation. All that. How are we feeling about the Annie? Feeling pretty good myself. Been wanting this Broly for literally years. Yeah, it's been a long time between drinks for the just for the Broly movie in general. Obviously, the 7th anniversary gave us the God duo. Oh, wow. Okay, they just slaughtered that. First thing you heard was mate, so you knew I was Australian. Yeah, fair enough. Back from changing the profile picture. Can't quite see it's a little bit small, but yeah, I love me some Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, my most desired, or my most... Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep Future Gohan on rotation here because we've got the Future Gohan coming on the other turn. My most wanted dual Dokkan Fest at the moment is Wrathful Broly versus God Vegeta. Bar none. Like, it's just, that is what I want more than anything. That's a buff to Giant 8 power. It's buff to Realm of Gods. Yeah, it's just one of those They're taking a little bit of damage still. That's a shame. That's alright though. That's the dual Dokkan Festival. I would prefer it to be TURs as well. When are the new units dropping? The new ones? Probably the end of the month. You've probably got about a week, I'd imagine. The anniversary units last year dropped on the 29th, I believe it was, or the 28th, depending on your time zone. So you've got to wait till about then, I would imagine. Oh, okay. What are they going to take here? 200k. Whoo! 9.4 mil. It's me standing with a cigarette in my hand and then, yeah, okay. I wish I could learn Australian accent, but I would probably need to live there for that. Too unique. Not necessarily. I think you should be right to the third. No, you didn't. Russell Crowe did a good little like tutorial on one of those talk shows I saw once. The Australian accent varies. Like some people really talk real bogan, you know, mate, like real fucking bogan. Others just kind of talk more natural like me. And then when is the Annie for Global? It'll be July, Chips. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome, Lisa the Fighter, Lisa the Z Fighter, Chips, everyone else. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you all in. It's a pretty big stream, actually. We've got, what, 27 people in. So to all the lurkers, I welcome. These guys might die here. We'll see how we go. What are we at? 520k. That's just last turn plus support. You guys are at 600. Fuck me dead. So we need to dodge. We've only got one area of effect, so we need to make sure we're dodging. We're not going to get the 24 key with him, unfortunately. That's okay. They haven't fully built up, so they are missing a little bit of key anyway. Go with that. 7.39. The new Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Kamehameha animation seems kind of I won't be staying. That's alright, man. Like, don't stress if you can't stay long. The fact that you're here is more than enough. I like people who just jump in and say certain things. But even if you lurk, like, we've got 22 people currently watching, apparently. Obviously, we've only got like half a dozen tops chatting. Oh, we're tanking now. Okay, we need to dodge this. We need to dodge this. Yes. So yeah, I'm not super stressed if you can't hang around. It's. I just stream for fun. I'd be here anyway, even if there was only one viewer and no chatters. You know what I mean? I do a weekly stream, same time every week. It'll be wrapping up in probably about half an hour. I do have a little bit of work to get to today. It's a beautiful day though. Not a cloud in the sky from what I can see from the window. It's going to be bloody hot. So they need to dodge. Fucking hell. You got the new Omega Shenron. Is he any good? He's actually, I think he's better than what most people give him credit for. But we're dead. Okay, bummer. Yeah, no, the Omega Shenron's not too bad. Actually, well, let's go to the private server and use him, eh? Seeing as he's the latest thing on Global, and we're waiting for the anniversary. He's good when he gets going. He should have been better. Actually, seeing as we've got a few people in stream, I'll do what I did last week. Where is... And I'll show you some defense calculations. So I was going to do I'll do this. Let me just quickly... Sorry if I don't answer anyone's chat for a second. I'm just going to quickly do this. Get this. Hang on. No, what are you doing? One. That doesn't really matter. Okay, just delete all these. I'll close these up. Defense calcs. Oh, we've got a data download for that, obviously. All right, so let's quickly minimize this. Where are we? Units. I'll show you some calculations for Omega Shenron's defense, and I'll show you where I think... I know a lot of people just said, oh, make his GT boss's restriction an extreme class
restriction, which obviously would be a very easy way to make it work. But what I reckon they should do is, where is window capture? Is it going to show me? Yeah, okay, cool. So this is Omega. I'm going to show you some defense calcs. You won't see the chat for a second, so forgive me for not actually engaging in that. But let me show you a few things. Omega's defense is 17,181. That goes here. His leader skill on his own leader skill, so basically 200% leaders. His passive is attack and defense plus 200%, so that is times 3 in phase 1. He gets a whopping like 55% from Link. So GT is 10%, Big Bad Bosses 25, so it's 35%, 55%. So here we go 1.55. So that will be his start of turn defense. I reckon, well, actually, let me quickly go into an event. We'll do this. Have I built the team? Yeah, here's the team. I put skill orbs on him, so his defense is actually 17,881. We'll change that so that when we go into the private server, so this is what I'm talking about. We're going to go into the private server here. I don't have a modded Dokkan. Oh, well, yeah, this is the private server, so technically it is a modded Dokkan. Tired, welcome. Glad to see you, mate. We're just doing a quick bit of math. So if I just go over to we'll show the entrance animation, and I'll show what I was talking about with the math and where I think it might have been better for them to build him. If you're ever curious about how to calculate defense, obviously you'll see a little bit of it on show here, but I have a full tutorial on my channel. So go check out that video. The reason I have that is obviously because I edit in the defense stats on Super for all of my showcases. For anyone watching that isn't familiar with my content, go have a look. So Goat, yeah mate, hi. So that's the intro. So okay, we've got a bit of support. This is the Omega rotation if ever I've seen one. So he's at 457,305 for his start of turn. That is because he has an extra 30% here. I think that's all it'll be. 457,307. 457,305. So it's just because I don't have the integer and everything like that. So that's basically his defense. Now with his passive, obviously at the moment he has 35% damage reduction because the team is full of GT bosses. 7 times 5 is 35. We have 3 rainbow orbs possible to collect, so he'll get an extra 21% on top of that here. But he builds, where is it? Attack 20%, and it's only attack up to 150%. Right? So that's where he actually gets quite strong when you do that. That is part of the phase 2 passive. Obviously he doesn't build any defense, but let's pretend for a second that he builds defense as well as attack. What is it? It's attack plus 20%. Was it? Yeah, 20% up to 150. So let's watch his defense there as he builds per attack. 1.2 is after the first attack. He's already at 550. 1.4, 640, 1.6, 730, 1. And this is not even including his super attack effects, right? So if we go after the first super attack, that's his defense there. If he was to build through his phase 2 passive, let's say he does the additional 1.4, and is he greatly or just normal raise? I think he's just a normal raise on 12. Yes, 30%. So 1.8. So turn 1, if he did 2 super attacks, he would be like that. That's crazy. So if he then came into turn 2, right, he just done the double additional, but that stacking stayed. That's what he looks like here. Let's take the support off. That's what he would be like. Now let's say he does a double addition, the double super on the second appearance, 1.6, no support obviously. He's at 1,000,000 defense after the first super, 1.8, which is the second super plus 1.8 here, bang, 1.3. That's his second appearance. He's not even fully built up. Now let's go all the way to 2.5. He's fully built up. Start a turn, he's at 1,000,000 defense. He does his 18 key, he goes to 1.5. He does his additional super, bang. And if he's got his revive off and he can do the third super, 2.1, bang, 2,000,000. I think the fix for him would have been to actually have him build defense there as he builds attack, not necessarily changing the damage reduction to be extreme class allies, though that would have obviously been an overall better option. But that's just what I think would have been a better way to go. We just need a new Dokkan Fest Sin or something. Yeah, transforming Sin would be the way to go. I think this guy should have been a transforming Sin Shenron. Yeah, don't criticize anyone for playing whatever they play on whatever. I don't know these other games. I don't even know what Roblox is, to be perfectly honest. I don't play many games other than the ones I do play. I kind of have my time very clogged up with the content that I make for Dokkan and work in real life. Well, the reason the attack build up is not 50% and it's 20% is because it takes. Oh no, it doesn't take. It takes 8 attacks, doesn't it? It should have been. Well, it should have been 140%. Well, no, it shouldn't have even been that. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, but yeah, Greg, if you could watch my military police edit, that'd be great. Do you have a channel or something? Do you go? Even with all that defense, it wouldn't save him from the curse that is GT bosses. The problem is that team not Omega. That doesn't really matter, though, I don't think. I mean, obviously, it makes it harder for him to be the good leader that we wanted him to be. Shit, we're in trouble here. But I still think he would have been. Yeah, we need 7 orbs for him. I'm gonna use you next. But it means he would have been more viable on other teams. You know what I mean, like in Human D's and things like that. This is KX Dokkan. Good work. I'll link their Discord in the chat. Give me a sec. KX. Where are we? Invites. Use copy. Copied. Where are we? Oh, did I die? Okay, I died. I wasn't even watching. Where are we? How do I find my dashboard here? Here we are. Bang. Chat. I don't think I can chat through that. No, I can't. Here we go. Bang. That's the Discord for KX. There is a free version. I used the paid version. Ignore the comment section, dude, of your channel. In all honesty, it'll do you no favors. I get plenty of hate as well, but I kind of just ignore it. I don't actually get that much anymore, but the internet is designed to hate, basically. The link should. I mean, there's no other real way for me to provide it, unfortunately. I'm not sure. Let's actually, you know what, seeing as we're on a private server, just for the hell of it, actually, wait, was I doing Omega then? Oh, this is my account. Oh, right. I was like, no, I did the other one for this. This was the showcase I was going to do for Omega, by the way. I couldn't. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Target Goku. Oh, you don't actually lead Omega, which is the annoying thing. I wish the 17s led Omega because he's not Target Goku. It's fucking annoying. Let's have a muck around with KX though, because look at all the custom Easy A's and custom units. Like, who's this? This is like there are so many weird and wonderful units on here, man. Seeing as Gogeta is let's go Fuse Fighters, hey? Or where's Broly? Let's see if there's a few custom Brolys. Yeah, it looks like this guy is. Who's him? He's a 200% leader. Who else have we got? Oh, we got an easy A for him as well. Oh, custom easy A for him as well. I'll do that. I'll use you because you lead what? Movie bosses, exploding rage, gifted warriors. You won't lead these guys for 200%, but that's okay. We've got a custom easy A for you. We got a custom easy A. I'm not even going to bother with whatever. I'm just going to choose them. And let's go limit breaker for the hell of it. Actually, no, let's go the custom easy A. Is that a custom easy A? It is. I'm gonna go you because you stack instead. Let's do. Let's have some fun, hey. I'm stoked. It's not Dokkan Entropy, but I imagine there's a lot of crossover between the custom units. I know a lot of the guys that work on the custom units for Entropy work on KX as well. I'm stoked with part 1 being Dragon Ball Super Broly. I really am. I think it's a fantastic choice. I think it's long overdue. I really wish it had more representation. Let's have a look at what these units do. Oh, we got a unit super attack. Is that with Paragus, is it? So this guy stacks greatly. 166% guaranteed super, basically. Guard. Wow, okay, right. He's crazy. He's got an extra bit of stats there. And he's only got the 1 super. Okay, so we'll put him in slot 1. What does this guy do? He stacks defense. 3 turns, 218%. Superclass Pure Saiyans category enemy. An additional 50% when performing super attack, plus an additional 50% when facing only 1 enemy, or when facing 3 or more enemies. Plus an additional defense when 2 or less. Right, okay, sweet. We will run it like this. What's your easy A? You greatly raise, guards, additional attack and defense reduced with 7 key spheres, evades, supports. I'm just going to keep going, honestly. Let's do this. And then we'll get the 7 orbs, Broly, Chile, and Lemo, which won't really matter too much because we're not facing an attack, but I'm curious to see how this goes. No, I've never bothered to... hey, Jones, how are you, mate? I'm good. My day's going well. Obviously, last night they announced all the part 1 of the anniversary and a few of the things coming with that. So, yeah, I think it's a really good choice. Oh, no, the cord just fucking wigged out. I've never tried to calculate the defense for entropy units. No, definitely not any custom units, at least. I will be doing anniversary content. I need to move this up a little bit, whatever. I'll be doing anniversary content for in KX. So all my anniversary content will be with private servers, by the way. Only because I don't have a JP account and I honestly couldn't be bothered yet. I just couldn't be bothered. They're going to sync this the versions at some point anyway, so there's no reason for me to get a JP account. I'll just do showcases and unit guides and all the rest. Oh, you've got a custom easy A too. You're greatly stacking, of course you are. And what a medium, so 30% chance of a crit. Fucking Jesus. All right, yeah, you do a lot. Where are you? You don't stack at all in base. Oh, I'm not reading all that. All right, cool. Actually, you know what? We'll keep the Dragon Ball Z Brolys together, eh? Let's have some fun. Yeah, these units are quite silly. And we'll go that. All right, cool. You're guarding, I think, as well. It's just mad. Oh, no, you're not. All right, cool. So you kick off at 5, and then you've got probably like... Well, the base version of you had like 2 additionals built in with the possibility of a 4th attack total from the hidden potential. 2 normals, not ideal. And there's the additional, whether that's from the hidden potential, the passive, I don't know. Chat, subscribe to this, man. I don't have monetization just yet, Goat, on YouTube at least. Oh, you mean just sub? Yeah, that'd be nice if you could. If you do want to support me financially, obviously no one has to, and if you can't, then don't. But I have Ko-Fi subscriptions, $5 a month, and Instagram I'm monetized as well. Mafiat or Mafia YouTube, I guess. Sorry, I just realized that how I read that was wrong. I don't play Legends, no. Fun fact, I kind of told the story of my Dokkan journey so far earlier, but to give you my, I guess, Legends story as to how I played Legends and whatnot, I actually was one of the first 1,000 people on the planet to play Legends. I was part of the very first closed beta testing for Legends. He's got his active skill. Cool, we'll run that then. And yeah, so I played Legends during the first closed beta test. PvP was never going to appeal to me the way I would kind of hoping it would anyway. Why has he got sort of Hope Trunks' active skill animation? I'm sure that's a bug. That's funny. So yeah, I played Legends for a little bit. What do? You don't stack anymore. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll keep going. And then I played obviously Legends after it released for about probably 6 months. But honestly, the yeah, like I said, PvP is not to my taste so much, especially on a mobile game. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, this is the in one, isn't it? That's cool animation. I've not watched that enough. It is cool. I like it. Yeah, just PvP and just because that means you've got to constantly kind of be paying attention to your phone. Like I can theoretically record the gameplay for my showcases on Dokkan with while sitting there having conversations with my partner. You know what I mean? I can just kind of be popping the bubbles, barely paying attention, making mistakes even if I do, and it's not a big deal. The recording's still there, or I can even just close the phone and just re-record from the start of each turn, kind of thing. Yeah, Legends is just not to my personal taste. It's obviously not to criticize it in any way, shape, or form. It's just on a personal level, not the gameplay that suits me. We're gonna die here, yeah. I thought we took. What the? That must be bugged. Or he mustn't be on the leader skill. He wouldn't be on movie bosses, obviously. Alright, well, we're going to run a Gogeta team now. I probably made a mistake there, whatever. Gogeta. So we're going to need custom Gogeta. Oh, this is, yeah, he's the all types 200%, and his active skill just makes him unable to attack. He's like your showcase leader. I'm going to run him. Ultra Instinct Gogeta. What's this guy? We'll run him. Why not? Is this the transformed version? I think it would be. We have a custom EZA for you who stacks. So, fuck yeah. Let's run that. Custom EZA for you. We'll bring that. What's your... two I'm thinking of. Well, I might bring you. Are you the one that transforms? No, you are. You morale boost into that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm not sure you're... Well, I'll bring the custom... Which custom EZA do you reckon? Greatly stacks for 6 turns. Crazy stacks for 4 turns. So I'll take you. No, I think he wasn't on the leader skill. Dragon Ball Legends I've played before, but I've not played it ever since. Yeah, look, it's just like I said, it's just not for me. I wish it the best of success though, because the more success that it has, I think the more success that Dokkan has. I think it shows internally that Dragon Ball is a popular franchise overall. We'll go the other one. I'm a 4-year veteran of Legends and I quit like 2 months ago. That's a shame. May I ask why, Bardock? Welcome to the stream, by the way. My phone is an Android glitch with Dragon Ball Legends. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, cool. There's the intro. Let's cut up a little bit there, I guess. Oh, the base Gogetas wouldn't link. Right. Okay, so what do? You stack. How many additionals you got built in? Launches an additional attack when there's a pure Saiyans and movie bosses enemy. We got that. Launches additional super attack. Got that. Okay, so we've got 2, possibly 3. What do? You stack. Have you got any additionals built in? Negative. Okay. And what do? You stack attack. Whatever. All right, sweet. 1, 2, and you should get 24 key from that. Yeah, cool. I have watched My Hero Academia. Yes, I don't remember. Oh, there's the dodge. That's cool. I don't remember where I fell off it. I don't watch much anime anymore. I just don't have the time. I get home from work, and if I'm not just hanging out with my partner, spending time with her, which is important that I do, and something I really like doing, obviously, she's my partner and I love her, but if I'm not doing that, I'm working on content while she's studying kind of thing. So I don't really get much time. Not gonna lie, I was really good. I was a really good fan of the game, but ooh, 8 mil, bloody hell! When I started getting bored of the game, okay, sweet, I see. I still like it. Well, I did already reach my goal of the game. What was your goal? So we're stacking with this Gogeta, which is good. He won't transform next turn though, I don't think. I'd imagine they would have left him at a turn 4 in transformation. I was gonna ask my crush out today. Yeah, give it a shot, mate. Can't hurt. I mean, look, don't stress too much. Good luck, obviously. Don't stress too much, mate. I know it seems like it's the biggest thing in the world when you're that age, but yeah, it doesn't always work out the way you want necessarily, and you work out much later in life that those things are quickly forgotten when other things come about, if that makes sense. Dude, if you slowly think about it, life is just like a trial. You only get a limited amount of time to be rent-free. Yeah, have some fun, I guess. Did I see the Pokemon game with guns? Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna activate one of these active skills. Okay, it's the Gogeta fusion. I did make custom units myself. Yeah, the animations I only had for one super attack. I did a shirtless Zamasu and Super Saiyan Goku Black. Didn't get to fully finish them, unfortunately. But let's just do this. We might die. Who knows? But yeah, I did make them once upon a time. It's a long process. No one. We are playing KX. This is a private server. I'm just kind of mucking around with some Gogetas just to. We did a Broly team last that got flogged up because I forgot that one. Oh, okay. You don't want to be doing that, thanks, mate. You mustn't be guarding or have any damage reduction or something. Which orange came first, the color or the fruit? I believe it was the color. I believe oranges were called red fruit or something prior to. Like, I think most languages actually didn't have a word. Jesus, what the fuck happened then? Most languages didn't have. I could be very wrong, so you're more than welcome to correct me. But I'm pretty sure most languages didn't have a word for orange. Whether they do now or not, I'm not entirely sure. But I think in English it was called like a red fruit, the same way we call like a purple onion a red onion, the way we call like, I don't know, just that kind of thing. So yeah, I'd imagine the word came first, and then we decided to apply it to that fruit. I think it was to get Legends limited base form Goku element factor blue transforms to Super Saiyan. The OG last man standing monster, and I also have him Zenkai'd. I'll level with you, mate. It's been so long since I played Dokkan, that was a pretty foreign paragraph that I read. That's crazy. I'll do it like this, I think. Let's use this Super Saiyan, this Ultra Instinct Gogeta, huh? Let's see how he goes. We've got all links active for this Gogeta. I'm not sure what the go is with this Gogeta, though. He stacks in 24. Yeah, right, okay. Does he get any key on attack? Key, where am I looking? Sorry. Key plus 4. Nah, he doesn't. That's a real bloody bummer. That's a shame. Oh, well, that's fine. Blue Gorilla VR Naruto. I'm not sure what it's in reference to, but this guy's just dodging and building and woo. How good are the animations? How they color change? And that's what I did with my custom unit, the Super Saiyan Goku Black. I did the color change for the shit 12 mil. Fucking settle down, mate. Yeah, the int transforming Rose. I did a color change for his super attack to Super Saiyan Rose. Blimey. Okay, that's the old tech. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta super attack. Will I be streaming during Battle Hour? Nah, I'm just going to leave it to the weekly streams for now. When's Battle Hour? I think it's in a week. I will be probably quite busy, all things considered. I am going away this coming weekend. My partner has a little brother who's got a birthday, so we're going out to Toowoomba to see them. So I may... Oh, no counter. Bummer. It's going to hurt us. So yeah, any content that I might want to release this weekend. Jones has got to go. Sorry for being here for a short amount of time. No dramas, mate. You stay as long as you want or as short as you want. It's all good. Well, if it's a Tuesday, no, I'll almost certainly be working. I have a trial with a bloke who wants me to work for him this week, actually, on Tuesday. So whether or not I end up working for him next week, who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I don't think I'll be adding too much content other than what the anniversary will have me doing, like unit guides and showcases and things like that. I don't want to take on too much. Again, I try to want to keep my content being strict to what I've been doing consistently. I don't want to add too much, otherwise I just get overwhelmed. Gamer Dude, what is that last unit? It is Ultra Instinct Gogeta. This is a KX Dokkan. This is a private server. We're just showing off a bit of a Gogeta kind of team, I guess, on it. I'll be using this private server for the anniversary showcases. I won't be using custom units during the anniversary showcases, by the way. I will be I'll be just using the vanilla units. Everyone will be rainbow, but I'll be able to change their hidden potential accordingly to what I want. So yeah, this is a little bit just kind of crazy, I guess, but not a big deal. I just don't want a JP account. There's no point when they're going to sync the versions at some point. No links 2.8, that's okay. I mean, it's going to be so good having this guy. I mean, he can run anyway because he's a good linking partner with that new Vegito Blue unit and God Goku and everyone like that, but having like a Gogeta Blue rotation, I love these. I actually prefer these base form Gogeta animations to the Gogeta Blue animations from the same unit, personally. Something about the base form attacks. Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that's your 4th attack. Calm down. Calm down. No need. Dodging, of course we are, and you're doing 10 mil. You did like 12 last turn with a couple of extra links, I think. You'll you'll transform next turn, whilst the base form should transform into Super Saiyan, I think. He's a custom unit. The LR Super Saiyan trio will get so much value with Gogeta and Broly. Oh yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, they're going to be such a fascinating unit to watch age, because it's clear that that they will age a little bit as events get possibly longer. However, as units get stronger, and there's the chance that we might fly through. Actually, what do you do when you transform? So I just want to quickly check this. Do you stack at all? You don't stack. No, you don't. What do you do though? For seize enemy super attacks. Yeah, right. Fuck it. Let's do it. Oh, they're both going to have the same active skill look. Cool. I'll do that. So yeah, as you know, long content is what looks like it'll age the Super Saiyan trio. However, as they get buffs to their team, which they more than likely will, they might just keep flying through content, and the content that would otherwise age them might not be actually long enough. They might actually just tear through it quick enough anyway. So we're meant to foresee super attacks, which we won't do anyway. Let's just use this. It's obviously the physical LR Gogeta's active skill. So once I finish off this run, I'll probably wrap up the stream, guys. I have to get to work. I have to pick up some equipment from the hire place so I can get a job done really quickly. I've got a time frame because it's for a rental property, and they've obviously got a time frame they have to give their clients. I'll give him maximum rainbow orbs, I guess, just in case that's... Or can I give him 24 key? No, I can't. That doesn't matter. Right, bang. Where are we for defense? We're looking all right. What's your defense? 400k. Okay, sweet, cool. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, I do appreciate you jumping in and having a look at what I do. Obviously, if you consider subscribing and watching my content as I release it, or even going back and watching some of the old, especially the ultimate showcases or the defense tutorial, I think they're really good. And I think they will age nicely as showcases, personally, seeing as like they show the defense stats, so it gives you an idea on what units were doing at a certain time of in the game, and being that we're still in the 200% leader, it still gives you a good indication of what they can still get up to, I guess, in terms of performance. So go check them out. I mean, if you have friends that are interested in, you know, watching Dokkan content, let them know. If you want to support me further, like I said, there is a Ko-Fi subscription, which I'd probably point to you first, or if not, an Instagram one if you prefer as well. I do like a credits here. Once I get a few subscribers, I will be adding that credits page to the end of every single video and guide that I do. So yeah, I mean, I can't really offer much more than that, and I know that's not enough. Ooh, that's cool. But that's just kind of, I guess... Oh, he's an active skill. Right. All right, we'll do that then. So yeah, I don't know. Monetization will obviously help me... what was I going to say? It'll help me do this more often, I guess, and become full-time at some point, but which is the dream. But obviously, I'm just going to chip away, and hopefully the larger chunk of the monetization will come from just ad revenue and things like that, I guess. But I would like to be a full-time content creator. I think it would be fun. I will be certainly adding Sparking Zero to my content once that drops as well. I'm going to start scripting out a few other just generic Dragon Ball orientated things. I think I'm going to go through and then review and rank all the Dragon Ball movies over time. I want to write scripts for them and get the clips together, so that'll be like a... Now that I kind of have my... oh, they did the color change for that. That's cool. Now that I have a little bit of experience and a bit of confidence in video editing, I want to try and do like proper review videos with images shown, and I probably will start with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It's a shame that the anniversary is doing Dragon Ball Super Broly now. I would have liked to have released that around that time, but I don't think I'll have the ability to get it out that soon, unfortunately. But maybe a little bit bright on the color. I mean, I know how hard it is to even recolor animations like this. Oh, he does the... I do like how it cuts to this Super Saiyan Gogeta, though. That's cool. I didn't notice that in the last Super Attack. I like it a lot. Bang. 9 mil. Okay, you kick off lower than what the other Gogeta did. That's interesting. You build up, though, I would imagine. Bang. 7. Yeah, we certainly build up. If you're almost at the same level after a 12 key super following a normal. Dodge. dodge. Yeah, I think you're going to guarantee dodge anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we'll finish off in the next phase, I would imagine, with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. Do you have another active skill? Might as well use it. Oh, do you just get like the active skill every turn? That's crazy if you do. I really hope they kind of mirror this Big Bang Kamehameha somehow in the new Gogeta Blue. Not identical, obviously, make it its own thing, but I think a Big Bang Kamehameha on another Gogeta unit would be awesome. Can't get 24 key, can I? That's a shame. Oh. Alright, looks like we're going to finish this off. As I said, thanks everyone for watching. To all those lurking, like I've been sitting at a constant like 20 odd, fucking hell, 20 mil. Been sitting at a constant 20 odd viewers, I've noticed, since starting the stream, which is awesome, and I appreciate that. But that obviously means like a lot of people are lurking, and that's obviously exactly what they want to do, and that's more than fine. But I just wanted to make sure that it was made clear that I appreciate every one of the viewers, whether they chat or not. So thank you for all for coming into the stream. I'll wrap that up now. I'll go back to my main account just to kind of keep things standard. Just to show my profile. It's probably a good way to wrap things up, I guess, if it wants to open. There we go. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As you can see in the bottom of the screen there, I have a Ko-Fi for subscriptions if you want to support me monetarily. Discord, you can find me. The link should be in the description below. I have my own Discord server, so you can find me active in there if you want to have a chat, or if you've got any questions or advice that you want, find me there. Instagram, I post most of my content, especially the unit guides and things like that, and Twitter as well. So yeah, find me anywhere that's convenient for you. Just so you know as well, if you've seen my unit guides and you know what they're all about, I'll also be doing unit guides for the Easy A's during the anniversary. However, I'll be saving them until like late in part 3, and I'll do a thread of all the Easy A's. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Look out for any new content. Tell your mates, share it about, do all the rest. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate it, guys.